Hello, this is Kevin from Digital Growth Architects. So today I'm going to do my own process map, and we do give this away for free to people, or complimentary, and it just gets me to understand your either virtual business development or your business development. Do you have a process? How do you work? You know, when you make a sale, what happens to that? What's the process? Is there any filtering in there? This is just a level 1. You can go all the way up to level 6, so you can make these a lot more complex for more clarity. But usually this is a really good start. So I'm just going to explain mine. So it's like a funnel, yeah. The whole process is a funnel, and we follow our principles as well. So, you know, our principles are like that everything has to have a good or a great outcome. Everything has to be value driven, and everything's got to like have a really good outcome. That means that we might give complimentary free things away. But after that, then we can get people to trust us and, yeah, know that we pretty much know what we're doing. So I'll start at the top, which is pre-funnel. So pre-funnel's before everything starts happening. And we do posts on pain points and emotional level, so that we understand fully clients, and clients kind of understand us, because then they go, well, actually I've seen that problem before, and that's why it's pre-funnel. It's a little bit harder to measure. Then I've got two sides here. This is the first side, so from marketing, from SEO, from email, from social media, and pre-funnel, yeah, or pre-funnel actually. That should move up there really. It's in the wrong place, but never mind. And total in. So I'd like to know what's right at the top of that funnel, how many people have we got in? And then on the other side we have direct clients where they come directly to us. We have referrals, we have checklists, which again is pre-funnel, contact form from quizzes. That's getting people all into this top part of the funnel. And again, total in. This is so we can improve. You know, if we don't know how much is going in, then by the time you get to the bottom for your conversions, you're never going to know. So how can you improve if you don't have a picture of it? So then, once we're at the top of the funnel, we're going to add a survey or a questionnaire. Just asking clients what actually they want. That's if they haven't already took up the free brand diagnostic or the free business development process map. Yeah, and then we're going to move to here. So then I call this sanity, like this is sanity and where we're getting to clarity. So sanity check based on our process, good or great outcome. Very important, really important. If I see a client and they come in and they've took the free thing, or they've came in from anywhere and I can't see a good outcome, I'm going to let them go, because we don't want them entering into market qualified leads and things that are going to go wrong later on. So if it's basically, we're going to leave them out here, and that's why that doesn't go further down. Sanity 2 check, so it's a team meeting. So once that's qualified, we then do this as well. So we have a team meeting to see if they're a good fit. So then I've got a second person actually checking everything and we're talking about it. We also call this clarity, because it's chaos up here. You know, there's a lot going on up here, and by the time you get down here, you pretty much know what people want. So now we're probably at the middle of the funnel, round about there. So next part here, if we haven't already had a video meeting with them, which we do with everyone, this is where that's going to come in. This just verifies that they're a real person or a real business. sounds really silly, but actually it gets rid of a lot of the scammers. Not many of the scammers get past this point. So we're getting towards the bottom of the funnel. They're actually now market qualified leads because we put them through the sanity, or we put them through the free thing. We've delivered value before we've took anything. Big notice here, the pricing isn't even at the top there, because pricing, yeah, why do you want to give price list or a price to someone that basically doesn't value what you do? They just value the price. Think of the, if you do archetypes, then the Scrooge might be there, There's nothing the matter with the Scrooge. If he fits the process and he's good, he can go down. The high flyer again, he can go down if he fits everything and we can see a good outcome. So then we measure the total I get to here as well. And now what we do is a ballpark price. So this is what it's cost everybody else. But you see, for certain services, you're going to give them a ballpark price, and then certain other clients of the other services, we can give them a final price. Then we give that because we don't want to do a complimentary thing or ask for a deposit until we know that pricing kind of fits with them, if that makes sense. It's another part of the qualification. So then we're going to do a final pricing quote. This now is the set price that they'll pay, because we've done 10%, so we understand how big their business is or how big their business is not. And then after that, we're going to go to services, solutions done with you. So I really like this side. People who haven't got as much cash to spend, definitely play with this. It could be about 75% cheaper. You've also got at the bottom here, maybe the other solutions as well. The special offers, if we've got any special offers there, we'll let people know about them. But if that's not the case and they're a much bigger company, then it's the services and solutions done for you. So that takes us to the bottom of the funnel, and the very, very bottom. It's the end point, and this is also where we get conversions. So look, this is just level 1. It's not too complex, but I've got a lot of clarity. I understand what's coming in and what's going out. When you go to level 2, then you can restart. Does it go to sales? Does it go to info, hello? Does it go to the director? Does it need to be questioned by another 5 members of the team? But these are brilliant things to have. They don't take too long to create, but they're really good for understanding what your business does and how it does it. Thanks for watching, and hey, if you want one of these maps created with you so you can see your process, it's completely complimentary, doesn't cost anything, it's free. Just drop us a message or jump to the link at the bottom of the video. Thanks for watching.